Hi everyone, Liam here again from Fitness Rush. And are you confused as to what muscle groups to train during the week? Well, let me help. This can be a very confusing topic as you have so many different muscle groups, and as you all know, they all need to rest in between each session, so we need to give ample time for recovery. So it depends on how many days you'll train in a week, to be honest. So if you're training 5 days a week in a row without break, you're going to have to break the muscle groups down so we have ample rest in between. But then you hear, oh, but if you train a single body part, you'll only be training that once a week. So this way we've got to kind of look at our exercises and see what's working when. Okay, so if we break it down a little further, when we're using chest and pressing, we're also using triceps. So a lot of splits will put them on the same day to really break the muscle fibers down. But if you are doing that, then you are only going to use them once a week. Yes, we'll be able to break them down quite dramatically, but then you're giving them 7 days to recover, which is probably too much. You don't need that much. So if you can use them twice in a week, that'd be great. The best way to do that is, in my opinion, is to use chest and triceps separately, but put some chest movements in on your tricep days. So close grip presses will bring the chest in, some dips will bring the chest in. So when we're pressing, we're using the chest as a secondary on a tricep press. And when we're working chest, we're using triceps too. So it's a 2 for 1 really. So we can split them up. Say chest on a Monday, triceps on a Thursday. Plenty of rest in between. So then put in maybe a bicep on a Monday with a chest, and then using back on a Thursday. So you're using biceps on both of them as well. So when we're pulling, anything with the back really, we're using our biceps and forearms and grip too. So we can split them two up. Then again, we're using biceps twice a week. And on some movements we can use back too on biceps. So already we're getting around the fact of only using the muscles once a week by using secondary muscles. And then we can go to something like legs. So if we split our legs up, so if we do quads and calves on a Tuesday, and then put hamstrings and glutes and inner and outer thigh on a Friday. Again, we're using all of the legs pretty much when we're doing the movement. So squats, we're not just using our quads, we can get into our glutes and hamstrings too, depending on the width of our foot position. And we're using the inner and outer thigh on a lot of our stabilisation movements, so lunges and squats again. So yes, so now we're splitting up the muscle groups, so we're doing well. So that's 5 days. So that's 4 days. That leaves one last day if we're doing 5 for shoulders and traps. So if you put that on a Wednesday, we're far enough from chest, which we would have been using shoulders a little bit too. So yeah, so we've got chest and biceps on a Monday, we've got quads and calves on a Tuesday, we've got shoulders and traps on a Wednesday. I know traps are close to back, but if we do them in the right way, we should be okay to use the back and triceps on Thursday, and then hamstrings and glutes, inner and outer thigh on a Friday. If you feel like your traps and your back are aching from working your traps on a Wednesday, then maybe you can move your back and your triceps to a Friday and bring the leg session to the Thursday. It's all about playing around and seeing how your body reacts to this. If you could do some stuff at the weekend, it'll give you some kind of rest periods in between, rest days in between, that'd be great too. But if you're finding you're only working on the week, that'd be a very good way to break it all up and make sure you're working your muscles more than once a week. Hopefully this has been helpful. There are other ways of using muscles, but it all depends on kind of your training frequency, how many times you can train a week, and your goal really, what you're looking to get out of it. So this is more kind of not bodybuilding, but trying to build your muscles up, and then you can kind of put your cardio around it to cut the fat, if that's what you're looking to do too. I know a question you'll be asking now is, when do we put core in? I probably would put core on my leg days, after my leg days. But yeah, so that, again, core twice a week, on maybe a Tuesday and a Friday, if you choose to do it that way. That'd be a very good way of doing it. Okay, great. I've been Liam for Fitness Rush. Thanks for being you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.